It's Tuesday morning. Ian is still sleeping, so we're going to start some chores. We've already let the dogs out. Cooper is still out. Oh, I hear him. I hear him. Good morning, everyone. This is the last batch of soap that I made, and it's mostly what I used in my small washer up here upstairs. I have the big washer going downstairs because I need to wash my comforter today. But good morning. We're going to kind of share today with you. While the water is filling up in the small washer, I'm going to brush my hair and pull it up. I've already had my shower, washed my face, and obviously gotten dressed. And I hear a little boy. Yay! And as you can see, I have my head ready because I'm going to work in the kitchen. But I got to make a phone call real quick. See you in just a few. When the blade or the paddle on the bread machine meets the garbage disposal. Thankfully, I'm not the only person that's done this. So thank you, King Arthur Flour, for having replacements for my bread machine. I have not even had it a year, and I'm constantly telling my daughter, be careful, don't let that fall down the disposal. And I did it. Yay! Okay, while we're fixing our breakfast, one of Ian's chores is to feed the puppies. Cooper is still outside.
He's still outside? I need to get some food.
Yes, you're doing a wonderful job. Thank you so very much.
Now it's video the cat.
No, we're not going to video the kitties until, on another note, he does feed the cats as well. I help him feed Princess. But we're not going to do that because today's litter pan cleaning day and it's rough in there. So we'll show you another day whenever it's not so bad. We feed Miss Princess. This is her.
And this is her
new home. Let me have this. We feed her up on the higher levels because she's a crazy cat. Move, please, so she doesn't jump out. Say good morning to everybody, Miss Princess. Say good morning. Say good morning. We had everything on the lower level, but she's a crazy cat. Say good morning. Say good morning. Say good morning, Princess. Say good morning.
Look, this is a mini.
We were, by we I mean me,
Very good jumping, Princess.
Was concerned about her having these things to jump on.
Good, sweet Princess.
But yeah, she really enjoys it. So the next thing I do is set up coffee for tomorrow for my husband. I usually will set it to come on at a certain time. I won't turn it on because obviously he's not working tomorrow. I'm just gonna set it up, and as you can see right here, these are yesterday's grounds from coffee where they've been drying, and then they'll go into, yeah, that needs to go in the flower bed. As you can see, it's starting to decompose. But yeah, some people may have a big coffee station. This is it. This is his coffee. I don't drink my coffee. I make my coffee in the French press, just because I do. I'm fancy. Now, yesterday I put the milk in to these because as I make 2 for Ian and my husband. I'm going to start making 3 because I need to eat. I haven't been taking good care of me. But while this has been sitting in the microwave, finishing cooking, for lack of a better way of putting it, so we can pull Ian's oatmeal out, mix his chia seed, his flax seed, his cinnamon, and all his goodies in with it. Now, I apologize. I have a big kitchen, but very little counter space and cabinet space. So there's kind of a lot going on, and we're working on trying to find a better way to organize everything. But there's a lot of stuff in here. There's just no denying it. Anyway, so I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna make his breakfast, and we'll be back. And if you happen to hear music in the background, we do listen to music in the mornings. We have a playlist that we listen to that's kind of like our current, some of the older songs. Hold on, the camera is not facing you. Hold on. We listen to some older gospel music, and we listen to some more contemporary gospel music. So that's how we start our day. Please do your prayer.
Can we do it together?
Yes.
God is good. God is great. Let us thank Him for our food on our plate. By His hands we are fed. Thank you, God, for daily bread. Amen. Fast prayer.
Do you fast prayer? Thank you, God, for food. Amen. That was the first prayer Ian ever learned. And he already is eating on his food. We had filmed this earlier and it didn't film, or we didn't do it right. So we had a quote unquote race
of
eating our oatmeal.
But
and look who won.
Me!
So you are the winner. What does that make me? What's Grammy?
Stinky fish.
I have to be the stinky fish today. Oh no, oh no.
You have to go.
What do you do with your plate after you finish eating?
Take it in the sink.
What do you say before you leave the table?
Okay. May I please be excused?
Yes, you may. Thank you so very much. Tell them what they are.
These are my goldfish, but the color pink.
Yeah.
The pink goldfish.
Thank you. To catch it up, laundry, obviously, you know how laundry works. I have greens soaking them as microgreens, and I showed you before. See, this is the stuff why I soak them after I cut them, so that all of the ick floats to the top. I'll switch them over into a bigger bowl. They're on my drainer right now because, as I said before, I don't have a whole lot of space in my kitchen. Also, I'm going to dive this way, making some pineapple jam. Yes. And as you can see, I am just stirring this pineapple jam. It is so yummy. I just can't. I made it the other day, and I mean, I literally had to make myself stop. It's 3 ingredients, guys. It's so simple. It's pineapple. You add honey, depending upon how much pineapple, of course, you add about a tablespoon of honey, as a sweetener. You could use sugar if you wanted to, I'm sure. I like to use honey. And then chia seeds. And it's really simple. Right now, it's like the last 15 minutes or less, because I've been doing this for a few minutes, just stirring it and letting it simmer / boil / thicken. And then I have this small jar that I'm putting some in, and I'll put some into what are those things called? I guess it's maybe a pint size jar that the rest of it will go in. Because I'm just making a little for my mother to try. So, but you can see how whenever I stop stirring, see how it kind of starts. You can kind of see, you can see how it's already thickened up. The chia seeds are amazing. Plus, when you put them in there, you're adding nutritional value and fiber. So, yeah, we'll just share some more of our day. Look at me.
Hey, everybody, it's the Ean and Grammy channel. Hit like and subscribe and hit the bell for a comment and a notification. And today,
you have to stand still. Today we're getting ready for Christmas at Mama Sue's house tomorrow.
Yeah, you're right. Oops, sorry.
You can't see you. Okay, tell them Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And I've started a batch of cherry jam. And as you can see, these were frozen, but I had them on low heat, and I'm just letting them thaw. And as the juice starts to come You can mash them. Excuse, I don't have a place to put my pans right now. All of my cabinets are like full. You can do one of two things. The first strawberry jam that I did, I took a potato masher and just mashed the strawberries as they heated. Of course, they weren't frozen, so it was a little bit different. But then I later found that if you just kind of heat them, and yes, my stove has been cooked on, so yeah, it's not completely clean. It gets clean though, so I've got pizza happening too. But anyway, as you see how this is heating and the juice is starting to form, and then of course I incorporated the honey into it. I used about I keep moving the camera with my body, I'm sorry. I used about 2 tablespoons like this. This is kind of my measurer. I know it's not an actual tablespoon, but so far it's been my pick to measure with. I have several sets of measuring spoons, but this one seems to consistently get the jam right, so I'm working with it. But after this heats so much, instead of smashing it with potato masher, I'll put it in the NutriBullet and let it do its thing with it. Okie dokie. See you in a little bit. And this is what it looks like after. See, it's kind of pureed after it went through the NutriBullet. Ordinarily, with minus the honey, if I'm making a smoothie, this is kind of with the NutriBullet, it pulverizes it so you get all of the stuff instead of just a juice, and I kind of like it. But yeah, all of my bedding is done. I'm getting ready to put my bed back together. While this is heating up, I'm gonna put one of the pizzas together. I've got another one in the oven, in the bread maker getting made. And that's kind of so far just to look into our day. Oops, I forgot. This is the strawberry jam. I'll show you the next time I make a batch. I'm just making little spares to take for holidays tomorrow. And I keep forgetting, yeah, and it's almost done. I'm waiting for it to thicken. Thank you. So we finished our Christmas Eve festivities, for lack of a better way of putting it. We FaceTimed so I could see my great nieces open their gifts. My grandson opened all of his presents. He's really excited. I did video some of that. We may post it, we may not. We'll decide. But I wanted to take a moment to thank you for watching this video and wish you a Merry Christmas from all of us here at Remnant Backyard Urban Homestead. Maybe that'll work. I keep changing the name. I am the mayor's daughter. We love you. We wish you a Merry Christmas. See you. Bye.